Hello, this is Winston Cunningham. It is June 1st, 2026. And today I'm thinking about the way we interact with the universe. We get back, returned to us in precise proportions as how we give. And I've noticed that many are, rather than just giving, they are demanding from the universe, even to the point of telling God what to do. Which is a ridiculous concept, because God is the universe as I see it. And I don't know any details about that yet, and I don't need to know. We're on a mission here, and we get information on a need-to-know basis, so I don't need to know that yet. But what is occurring to me lately is that when a person demands something specific from the universe, then the universe must demand something specific from the individual. So it becomes like a dog chasing its tail, missing the point of why we're here, missing it all together. So and I realized a few months ago, maybe a year ago, that to relinquish the need to be entertained, the universe consequently gives me unlimited entertainment. So rather than to demand what I want from the universe, I get what I want from the universe by giving what I have to give, what I understand that I have to give. And as I give, my understanding of what I have to give increases. And this is the experience I'm going through now is very valuable in that I'm downloading what I will need for the fourth major life cycle that's approaching for me, that I'm preparing for. And this time I'll be better prepared than or in the previous three. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm gaining a lot in the way of preparation. And I'm enjoying every minute of it. I've had some things come to me since I've kind of shifted the way that I look at the universe. Now I see the universe as my partner. Now you've heard me talk about the soul being my partner. Yes, it is. If you want to look at the universe being God or everything, then the soul is that part of us that is the go-between. And we need that. A lot of people think God is talking to them, and I think what they're really hearing is their soul talking. Because I've had 40 years experience now with looking to understand more about my soul, and I've made a lot of progress. Your soul is it is my real partner. And it connects me with the universe in ways that I may not be able to, or I wouldn't be able to without the soul. Because the soul is my connection. You know, I existed as a soul between lifetimes before I got into this physical body. So that the soul is that neutral space where we go. It's like when we come home at night to rest. We sleep, we rejuvenate ourselves. And the between lifetimes, it's like that. So we're assimilating what the experiences we've been through and begin to prepare for the next lifetime. And that's kind of the way it works. And how many more lifetimes that are left for me, I don't know that. I don't need to know that. What good would that information do me at this point? So what I'm focusing on is to have my attention on what I need for now, what I need to be producing. No matter what one other person says, or a group of people, or the mass consciousness, no matter what all of that says, I am responsible for me. For me. And me, I read something this morning online. Somebody asked a question about grace. And grace is that essence that we receive from, it is equivalent to the understanding we receive from the experience. That's the grace of God. That is the grace. And it can also be called mercy. Mercy and grace are both the relief from experience, which can only come through understanding. Because until I understand something, I need to see it again and again and again and again until I understand it. It's not rocket science. The universe is a beautiful place, and every time I think about it, I am very, very thankful that I am here at this present time, seeing what's going on and seeing doing what I can to make a difference. And I am making a difference. I see that in subtle ways. And I see it in real ways because there's people that, for instance, at the YMCA that I've known for years that didn't have much to say to me for years, but now they do. So they see something in me that's worthwhile. And that's because I see something in me that's worthwhile. And I give what I see of myself that is worthwhile to others and to the universe. And what is coming back to me is very pleasant. Very pleasant. So I'm, like Minnie Pearl, just proud to be here. The universe gives to me in direct proportion to how I give. This was stated many times in the Bible, and probably if you look closely at any religious work or any major religious work or scriptures, it will state that maybe to reflect a particular culture and everything. And the more I talk to different people from different lands, and the YMCA I go to has people from all over the world, and I appreciate that. And it seems that the religion I grew up in and had to get over, they're faced with the same thing. It's just presented differently according to their culture, but it's the same thing. They have the same misgivings as I did. And I could only find how to rise above it by looking within. And it's amazing to think that no matter where we look, we don't find it until we look within. And when we look within, we get a reflection of everything, not some things. But the thing that I really appreciate is that I get what I need when I need it, because I've learned how to pay attention within. Have you not heard that the kingdom of heaven is within? It's an understanding that needs to be brought into awareness. It's something we always had, always will have. It's a part of us. It's a part of us. So heaven is not a place you die and go to. It is a place within yourself that you bring forth. And when Jesus said, Lazarus, come forth. Think about that. It's the same thing. Heaven, come forth. It's the same principle. Anyway, I'm excited about being here now. I like my life the way that it is. Still haven't found a rich woman yet, but got pretty much everything else. I make the joke. I am glad to be here. I like the way my life is going, and it just keeps getting better. Me and the universe, we're buddies. I'm Winston Cunningham. Thank you.